Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're playing The Slaughter, Act 1. This game is $8.99 US on Steam, but is on sale 10% off. Right, interact, locked, inventory not accessible in dream mode, prologue. This is a point and click game. London, 1880. Right. Cough. Sputter. Gurgle. Some guy dying in an alley. Begging your pardon? Alright, shouldn't you be up a chimney somewhere? Always the clown, eh, Sydney? Salis, show our friends your sense of humor. Salis. Salis is a weird name. Just okay. Still laughing, Sydney? Trying not to. Cough. But that squeaky voice of yours is making it difficult. You're impressing no one. Salis. You see, Sydney, this ain't the day to wind up Charlie Finch. Do you know why? It's your birthday. That's actually what I was thinking. It's your sputter. Birthday? Cough. How does it feel to have... No, I'll tell you why. That ugly mug of yours intruded on my dream last night, and I take that particular offense to that. Intrusions upon my dreams? Yes, because I control what dreams I'm in. The boss likes his dreams. That's right, Salis. So you imagine my displeasure when I found you playing with bad credit in my gambling house? That you'd have the nerve to do such a thing after last night's intrusion, because I knew about being in your dreams. Teach him to keep his nose out of my dreams, Salis. Can't you just beat me up in your dreams instead of in real life? I understand I was like cheating, but so what have we learned? To stay out of the dreams of derangled infants. Ugh. Cough. Sputter. You... Maybe we're gonna die. Scrubber. Kick him until he shits his ribs. That's possible. Once again, I plunge into a new depth, having my internal organs reshuffled at the command of a child. I suppose it's good a death as I'm likely to receive. You can't die already, it's just begun. Especially in an alley behind a gambling house. What the blazes is that? A woman holding a knife. Boss, it's the Ripper! Let's get the hell out of here. Just a woman with a knife, really. Not sure who the Ripper is. You poor soul. You needn't worry, those cowards have gone. I have a carriage waiting. Where do you live? I live at 21 Drummond Street, Somerstown. Ugh. You have to come back to mine, yes? Well, I'm not going to take you up on that offer. I'm not going to leave you on that offer. I have to take her up on that offer. So we're going to go back to her place instead of our own. Alright. This is really neat. We're like a cab going back home. The streets of London. A game by Alexander Frankos. Some little mice running through the streets. This is quite cute, quite nicely made. St. Thomas is not far from here. I could take you there for treatment. No hospital. Alright, as you wish. I cannot say I blame you. Maybe I should go to the hospital because I could, die. And I'm going with a strange woman I met in the alleyway to her house instead of, my house. It's a beautiful night, not a cloud to be seen. Why would a man seek trouble on a night like this? I don't know, I felt like it. I suppose you have your reasons. Soundtrack to this is quite pleasant so far. Not far to go now. Hey, this is pretty. With the moon reflecting in the river. With some people watching the moon, watching the nighttime. So I'm back in America now. I went back to America. I'm supposed to be here for a month. Like the second day I got here, though, I found out that I have some stones in my gallbladder that need to be removed. So that's why things have been a bit slow lately. I'm gonna have surgery on Friday, and then hopefully that'll be the end of everything, and I'll be better, I guess. It was a very sudden thing that ended up basically taking up some time in our vacation. So yeah, there's that. Alright. A touch less rough, perhaps. So why are you naked in your bed? Oh, you're alive, and you thought I was dead? That's a matter of opinion. How are you feeling? Considerably lighter. Several organs later, but nothing that can't be popped back into place. I assume I have you to thank for that? How did I get here? I carried you in with the help of a disgruntled cabbie. You were on the receiving end of a rather thorough lashing? You must have really twisted his knickers. The big oaf was just following orders. It was a hell-born urchin that ordered his thrashing. Not a fan of children? Never underestimate the wickedness of youth. Did he have good cause? Everyone feels they have good cause. Though I suppose there were certain circumstances which placed me on his less forgiving side. Well, I'm sure you'll be back on your feet in no time, and diving the certain circumstances again, Mr. Sidney Emerson. I feel I've yet to earn the Mr. Sidney Emerson. A peculiar name. Are you an inventor by chance? No. Unfortunately not. Though I did once tie washcloths to my cat's paws, so that he would clean as he walked. That's simply genius. Why, thank you. If only my mother had encouraged such intuitive behavior. Inventive? And what is it you do? I'd have thought a man in your line of work would have guessed by now. You are, after all, a private detective. Ah, perhaps you should be my apprentice. How'd you know? Just a guess. Must have rifled through my pockets. Well, yeah, considering you don't have any pockets on. Might I hazard to guess that you're not sprucing up for a midnight ball? No, Sydney, I'm preparing for work, as you very well know. It's a lot of lipstick for work. I assume you'll need me to leave? You needn't bother. I keep my living and working quarters separate. In fact, you're the only man to have slept in my personal chambers. I don't suppose the men do much sleeping in your line of work. I apologize. That was ungentlemanly of me. You never claimed to be one. I'm just teasing, Sydney. Compared to most of my clients, you're a knight of the realm. Sir Emerson, it doesn't quite fit, especially after I've been made to look like the damsel in distress. A disgraceful reversal of the God-given roles. How will our young knight live with a shame? That's not what I... Laughter follows the mere mention of his name through the streets of London. To have been saved by a lowly strumpet. For shame. Relatively humorous and well delivered. I thought it was funny. A generous review. Ha. You've a well-toned tongue, I dare say. You were raised far from the streets. You're none at work now, detective. Get some sleep. We can talk when I return. Nonsense. I don't need any. Cough. Well, maybe 40 winks. Good man. How can he sleep without pillows on the bed? He's just on like a bed without any real pillows. It just looks kind of flat. Need some real pillows. Be careful out there tonight. Alright. I guess we'll just wait for her to return. Oh, this must be like a dream state or something. Anything new to report? Even a breadcrumb trail won't lead you out of this one. So a fish. We're talking to a fish. I don't have a slide, okay. A tap dripping upwards. What a weird dream. I've a feeling it's purely ornamental. For your intents and purposes it is. We got a bell happening now? Right. It seems like the book glitched like behind the wardrobe for whatever reason. Or maybe that's just part of the dream? He always picks up the book, the fool. Turning it over in his hands like a netherthal, he attempts to read the words in unintelligible to him. A hand unintelligible to him. Can I get a light over here? I'm afraid not, old chap. Budget cutbacks again? Something like that. This weird fish is my partner in crime. Right, that's probably the slide I need. Go over to our projector and put it in. Let's put the slide in. A contraption primarily for the amusement of children. The magic lantern finds its target audience as he fiddles with the slide, shooting its gaze upon the wall. Alright. Such striking features. Yes. Yes, she has. Hasn't she? It's now a rope appeared. This is quite weird, this dream. Alright, now we've got a window. Perhaps a Persian wilderness. Don't you have somewhere to be? I suppose I do. And I've got like a portal on the floor. What does it mean? Oh, okay, we're back in bed. Gravity. It's a bit different in this world. Bang, bang. Should probably wake up. No one's here. Bang, bang. Chapter 1. It's probably time to get up. Maybe. Christ, is that my head? No, I think it's the door. Police, open the door. That's a relief. The police? Open the door. There's no one in, you dolt. Where's that bastard landlord with the key? I think that's my cue to leave. I'd better get dressed. 53 seconds later. Let's get our coat then. Here he comes. Alright, the finest cut the side of Sadville Row. Alright, so we need to go. Open window. It doesn't open. Hurry, old coder. Coder. Patience a virtue, young man. Alright, so we can't steal anything from there. Oh lord, clatter. Smash. Bang. It's locked. He's fallen down the storage. Also, chamber pot's like a bathroom, isn't it? I'm fine, I'm fine. Alright, so like stalling basically. It's locked. Just a few bumps. It's hardly time for art appreciation. Dressing table, maybe the keys in there. Nothing these old bones can't handle. Right, maybe in her jeans? Alright, not perfect. Okay, so what's down here? Is this a clue? What's over on the desk? I don't know. This desk? So like, lamp? How does a lamp help? How does a lamp help the window? I'll unscrew the oil cap. Oh, so I'm gonna like oil up the window. Right. Then it'll open up. There we go. There we go, it's unlocked. Awesome. It's already unlocked. Let's leave. Okay. Better put the lamp back. No one's gonna care if the lamp's not there. Okay? No one's gonna care. Alright, you can put the lamp back. Let's go. Now to make my flawless escape. Crash. Now you find out that all of his bones are now broken. Not from the kicking, but from that little tiny fall. Oh, what happened to the girl though? Wasn't she supposed to come back? What if she's in grave danger or something? I'll thank her later. Alright, so I guess we'll address that later. So we kind of get hints, that's cool. Alright, where are we now? I like how we have some stuff like right really close to us, like this coffee mug and stuff. Home again. I see very little has changed. Right, there's like a letter. Sydney, my dear, please do attend to your rent arrears of 2 months. It chills me to think of such a fine gentleman as yourself being cast into the unforgiving breasts of the streets. Yours ever faithfully, Eldon Colchester. Alright, so something happened like in a book. Letter. Colchester may be my lieutenant man, but I'd rather avoid any confrontation with him. I don't know how to say his name. So. It's a job up on my billboard. Alright, so that's what we need to do. Nothing of relevance. Mr. Samuel Harding did knowingly engage in extramarital relationships with one prudent Kendall. Right, so maybe it's a bathroom actually. We don't really need to go in there, right? Bulletin board wouldn't be in here. Okay, we'll go out. We'd have a job probably. I like the ambiance, right? So we've got some stuff. Right, that must be the job then. £5 reward. Was on the night of Tuesday a beloved Glen of Autumn Imal Terrier did wander astray from the home of Mrs. Doris Prince in the Kentish town areas. Notice is barely hereby given that a reward of £5 will be paid. Right. Hunting mongrels for meager rewards. I can't say this is the life I imagined, but I've got to pay rent. That's your job? Alright, it's for the lost dog. Alright, so we gotta clean up and go. Get our stuff and leave. I'd rather not read about the misery of others, though it does help raise spirits. Alright, so we'll grab our coat maybe. What's over there though? What's that door? There's nothing of use in here, just bills. Come back over this way. My bedroom is in like my office, so I have like an office as opposed to a living room. It's a very small bedroom. It's not bedtime. I've neither the means nor the patience to cook, so I have like a kitchen slash bedroom. This is very much like a studio apartment. It's been locked since I moved in. I should really ask Colchester for the key. You don't have a key to your... Where do you put your clothes? Do you only have like the pair of clothes you're wearing? That's bottles. Bureau. Should we get our bureau? Afraid if I open it, I won't be able to close it again. A bit early for drinking gin. Alright, let's grab our coat then. Not going anywhere without washing my face. Alright. I think I'll be needing some soap. Cleanliness is next to godliness, so they say. There's like a weird eye looking at you. You don't seem concerned. I think you have soap. Just gonna ignore the hole in the wall above our bathtub. Damn, I forgot to ask her name. There's looking at us again. I always do that. I want to carry a damp towel. Why? Look pretty terrible. Still ruggedly handsome though. This is quite a funny game. I very much like it. It's a nice relaxing point and click. So I'm going to end here. If you want to check it out, there's going to be a link in the description. If you want to check me out, all my info is in the description as well. Hopefully the surgery goes well and I'm able to get back to more regular recording. It was a very sudden thing, so wish me luck. Feel free to comment and favorite. And yeah, that's about it. Sydney, my boy. Bye.